Hello everyone, you are welcome back to this channel. The PDP crisis persists as Lamido demands a dissolution of the PDP's Ibadan National Convention. Guys, there is trouble brewing in the People's Democratic Party. Now, the former governor of Jigawa State, who is a bigwig in the People's Democratic Party, Suli Lamido, has demanded for an immediate dissolution of the People's Democratic Party's Ibadan Convention that produced Kabiru to carry as the national chairman. Lamido made the call at his Kano office while receiving hundreds of his political followers, including former local government chairmen, commissioners, and other political appointees who served under his administration in Jigawa State. The PDP bigwig insisted that the tenure of the party's acting national chairman, Umar Damagu, and the national secretary, Samuel Anyanwu, has not elapsed, and as such, they remain valid until December 8, 2025. He, however, called for the establishment of a caretaker committee to steer the party ahead of its next primaries as a way forward for the party, warning that allowing the party to drift in without a clear leadership would endanger both the current office holders and aspirants preparing to contest election on its platform in future elections. So according to him, he wants the national convention that was held in Ibadan to be dissolved. Any decision that took place at the convention should be dissolved. This is him giving the PDP an ultimatum. Imagine Suli Lamido giving PDP a 10-day ultimatum. He's demanding a caretaker committee to put an end to the crisis in the People's Democratic Party. So he gave the PDP a 10-day ultimatum to resolve its internal crisis. He called for the dissolution of the recent Ibadan Elective Convention and the immediate formation of a national caretaker committee. Now, this guy is so concerned about the lingering crisis within the party and stated that he is not going to sit back and watch the PDP slide into turmoil, and he's not going to sit back and watch the PDP go into chaos. So this is him trying to establish some form of a solution to the problems of the People's Democratic Party. But guys, this topic, this one that Lamido is saying he wants the PDP to dissolve their national convention. How is he going to put an end to the crisis? How is dissolving the decision made at the convention going to put an end to the crisis in the PDP? In fact, it is going to worsen the internal crisis that is already shaking the People's Democratic Party. So what Suli Lamido is saying is not going to help the party in any way. And he once made a statement that was before the Ibadan convention. He was saying that the convention should not hold, that they shouldn't hold the convention because he's going to go to court and approach the court for the courts to dissolve the convention. And this is coming as this man, this particular Suli Lamido, tried to get the PDP's national chairmanship ticket, but they did not give him that chance. He wasn't given the chance to get the ticket. So I guess he's just like Nyesom Wike. He's an upcoming Wike in the People's Democratic Party. So all these things is stemming from the fact that he couldn't lay his hands on the party's chairmanship ticket. I guess this is why he's being frustrated. He's just trying every means to ensure that the PDP does not move forward, that the PDP does not progress. Because I don't see any reason why this man will be telling them, giving them an ultimatum, saying it is the only solution. That is not the only solution. No. It is not the way forward. In fact, it is going to create more troubles from the look of it. So the PDP national chairman, the new national chairman of the PDP, is facing serious trouble because as it is like this now, Suli Lamido has vowed he's not going to let him rest. He's not going to let him enjoy his tenure. This is as Damagu's, tenure came to an end after the convention, and then Damagu handed over to this man. So there's going to be a lot of basbos, and from the looks of things, I think this Lamido is playing a very dangerous game in the People's Democratic Party. Lamido is playing a dangerous game. Does he want the PDP to belong to to one particular person? Or is Lamido working for somebody? He should kukuma tell us now that it is early, so that we will know. Because from the looks of things, it's like Lamido is working for somebody. May not come be like say na Wike Lamido they work for, because it go really too bad. It will be too bad. That means Wike has a lot of influence within the PDP, even as he's expelled from the party. Even as they've expelled him from the party, Wike is still pulling strings within the PDP. Is it not strange? Is it not strange that Wike, even someone that they've already expelled, they are still pulling strings, using people to cause trouble within the party? When is the PDP's crisis going to come to an end? When is it going to come to an end? All these puppets trying to cause trouble. A lot of people were saying, okay, now we be say PDP don't do their convention, everybody go rest. At least we'll know the way forward. 2026 is fast approaching, and soon now the PDP will start giving out its presidential primary tickets to people. How are they going to go about this? So they should quickly put all these things to an end, though. All this noise that is coming from the People's Democratic Party should be silenced, because it is going to affect them all. The PDP should focus on 2026. They should focus on producing a party's, the presidential party's primary ticket. I'm not saying that waiting Wike no wants. Wike doesn't want the party to produce a presidential candidate. That is his desire. And that's what Suli Lamido is driving at. All this one that he's moving around the corners, that is what he is aiming at. Tomorrow now, who knows what will happen? Maybe a judge will say INEC should not recognize the PDP leadership. INEC should not recognize the outcome of the PDP's convention. We may see a judgment coming from a court, and let's not be surprised. And we know there's a particular judge, Justice Omotosho. He's always there to do the biddings of, some certain political officers. Justice James Omotosho, he's there. Justice Omotosho is there just to ensure he carries out all these judicial orders to truncate the People's Democratic Party. So this is becoming too much. The PDP convention, Nyesom Wike and his gang they should put an end to all this political brouhaha that is going on in the party, so that the PDP can move forward. The PDP has already left them behind. They should rest. Wike and Sanwa Anyanwu and Suli Lamido, he wants to be a thorn to the flesh of the PDP once again. Now that the crisis has been resolved, he's calling for an immediate caretaker committee for what? Now that they have a new leadership, why is he calling for a caretaker committee? What are they coming to care for? The PDP has a new leadership. They have, in fact, everything is already in place. So why are you trying to drag the PDP backwards? This is not nice, it's not fair. This Suli Lamido and Wike, they should fear God, because they are trying to drag the nation backward by ensuring that Nigeria turns into a one-party state. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, and share this video. Thank you. Bye for now.